This is for our Boston College Eagles. It's Mrs. Keller. So we're gonna try to do a video to try to get you to at least see where you're gonna be coming to school. So let's go.
Hi, I'm Mr. Black. I'm the language arts teacher for Boston College, and I'm in room 112, where you can find me, but I move from room to room. Thanks for coming this year.
Hey, it's Mrs. Grace here, coming to you from RMS. This is going to be an awesome 2020-2021 school year. Welcome.
Okay, so those are your team. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna just show you how you're gonna enter the building, whether or not you are being dropped off by your parent, or if you're a walker, or if you're a bus student. Okay, so if you are familiar with Rochester Middle School at all, then you'll know that McClellan is in front of us and Brock Street goes that way and that way. So your parents are gonna come in by McClellan if they're dropping you off, and they're gonna go all the way around the back of the school, and maybe if you had beginning band, you got dropped off at the band, and they're gonna come all the way up here, and they're gonna enter the parent drop-off line, and then you're gonna get out, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna walk back towards the school. You'll see there's kind of a crosswalk, and you'll wait for the person to help you cross the street. Here we go, crossing the street. And we're lucky because we live in A wing. So there's actually 4 wings plus a unified arts wing, but we live in A wing. So we're walking. Here's my walking feet. Walking. Students who are being dropped off by the bus, by the way, you're going to be dropped off right by McClellan over there, and you're going to be entering this crosswalk from the field, and here we are, A-Wing. It's labeled. There'll be people. There'll be a lot of people. I know there will be a lot of people. All right, let's see what it looks like. So I'm still outside here. Just a reminder that we are 100% mask time. So from the time that you get off your bus or get out of your parents' car, masks on all the time, even while we're walking and outside. And that we do ask that you are socially distanced as well. So I'm entering the building, opening the door, and you're gonna see this flag. And this is BU. This is Boston University. It's a 7th grade team, and we're just walking down the hallway. Walking down the hallway, wearing my mask. Walking, and our classrooms are at the far end of this, so you'll see this is Boston College 114. We call it the Chestnut Hill campus. This is where Mrs. Keller's cohort class lives. And so, welcome to the classroom. So, I'm gonna try to get like all the seats so you can sort of get an idea of where you'll be. There we go. There's Ashley and Jacob and Jason. All right. And Evan, Lydia, and Lillian, and Emma, and Jack, and Matthew, and Christopher. Okay, let's see if I can flip. So this is cohort room 114. We had to move our classrooms. So I'm used to being 214. Now I'm 114.
Okay, this is Mr. Black, and we're walking from room 114, which is cohort Chestnut Hill, and we're going to Boston College, the Brighton campus, and it's room 112. I'm going to walk into my classroom, See, the desks are apart, and I'm showing you the different seats where my cohort will sit. And then finally, the back row. This is Noah O'Brien. Okay, and then we're going to get ready. The teachers leave the rooms. The students stay at their desks. We'll show you what Mrs. Grace's room looks like.
Hey folks, we just finished leaving Mr. Black's Brighton campus, and now you're entering room 110, and this would be Boston College Newton campus. Come on in. All right, so come on in. This is the 110 cohort room. You can see my desk and things here. Let me kind of walk you around. All right, let's get a perspective from up here. This is what the room will look like. And I have done everything in alphabetical order, so you can just take a look.
Okay, so those are our learning spaces. You're going to have your core classes in there, and you're going to have your unified arts in each of your cohort rooms. And now we're going to take a trip to the cafeteria because we get to have lunch in the cafeteria, and we'll show you what that looks like. So there's Mr. Black's room. There's Mrs. Keller's room. I'm at Mrs. Grace's room, and I'm going to take a right. And I'm going to walk socially distanced from my friends. I'm walking. And we get to have lunch in the cafeteria. And so here's what it looks like, where there'll be 3 people to a table. So 1 on each end and then 1 in the middle. And we'll be able to all fit in here, but this is what the cafeteria is going to be. All right. Okay. So now that we're done with lunch and we've shown you the classroom spaces, we're going to show you some other important parts of the building that you might be accessing. There's definitely going to be plans and procedures in place for you to be able to get to these areas, but we're going to show them to you. So we're just going to orient. That's A wing. That's where our cohort rooms are. If you've been here before, that's going to be the gymnasium, which is being used as a lunchroom. That's Mr. Black and Mrs. Grace standing right outside the cafeteria. And we're looking for office and administration. So we're gonna walk down this hallway. And teachers are trying to get meeting spaces. We're all working really hard to get to ready for opening. There we go. Ooh, this is an important spot. This is our team bathroom. So our team has been assigned a bathroom, and so ours got painted. It's really cool. So the girls' side has pineapples, and the boys' side has a video game controller. So you'll at least have that landmark. This is going to be our main bathroom that we use for the majority of the day. We do have a secondary bathroom because this bathroom is also used during lunches. So here's the bathrooms. And we're walking. And so one of the things that's really interesting is that the tiles change color. And we're at the center of the bathroom. Oh, there's Mr. Houghton. Caught him. All right, so here is where the library is. And this is the main entrance. And so if you were standing in front of the building at Rochester Middle School, that's where the lettering would be. We're in that part of the building. It's the heart of the building. Ooh, let's see who we can see. Let's see. Who can we see? I don't know if we're going to be able to see anybody, but so here's the administration office. Sergeant DeLuca lives in here. There's Mrs. Williamson. Hi, Mrs. Williamson. Hello. There's Mrs. White's office and Mr. Aspel's office. Nobody's home. They're all hard at work. And then across the way is the main office. And there's Mr. Houghton's office. Get that. Mrs. Gill was hiding. All right, so we're gonna bring you, there's really cool paintings here, by the way. We're gonna bring you back. So there's the really fancy design in the floor. That way is the cafeteria and our team cohort areas. And what we're looking for is the nurse. I know. So we're just walking. We're taking a walking tour. All right. So, of course, the nurses are super busy at this time of year trying to figure out procedures and what are you going to do if you're sick. And so we'll share all that with you when you get here. All right. And so this is coming to the UA wing. We will not be using the UA wing classrooms for students this year. You'll be staying in your cohort room. But what you might do when you come down here is you may need to see guidance at some point. And so there'll be procedures for this as well. But here's guidance. Here's what it looks like. All right. Great. I don't know that there's any reason why we would need to go any further in the building than that. So let's pause. All right, guys. So those are the most important parts of the building. Obviously, your cohort room is the most important because that's where you're going to be spending the majority of your day. So I think the letters that you're getting will tell you which cohort room you're in. So just to repeat them, 114 is Mrs. Keller, 112 is Mr. Black, and 110 is Mrs. Grace. We will all be here. We'll be helping you get to where you need to go. Everything's gonna be okay. You're not gonna get lost. So usually there's a ton of adults available on that first day. So what you need to do is just rest up and get super excited to come in and learn. And we'll see you soon. Bye.